This is the day first of our trip to California. We stayed few days in Los Angeles and then we rented the car and hit the Highway 1, which is the most beautiful road in North America. We traveled all the way up to Santaparbara, San Jose and San Francisco. The Santa Monica Pier is a large pier at the foot of Colorado Avenue in Santa Monica, California. It contains a small amusement park, concession stands, and areas for views and fishing. The pier is a part of the Greater Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area.
How can you go in this moment? Boy, you blew it. How can you do it? It's so something. I'll give it to someone. 'Cause last Christmas came home. Very next day, know it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you. Happy New Year, guys.
Ocean Avenue is a famous street in Santa Monica, California that runs parallel to the coast and is lined with the hotels, restaurants, and apartments.
Do you like it?
Hey,
Not
in
a
the state. In the state.
The third state promenade is a pedestrian mall esplanade, shopping, dining, and entertainment complex in the downtown area of Santa Monica, California. Westwood is a commercial and residential neighborhood in the northern central portion of the west side region of Los Angeles, California.
اینجا دقیقا همون خیابونی هستش که ایرانی‌ها بهش میگن تهران جلس.
It is the home of the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. Bordering the campus on the south is the Westwood Village, a major regional district for shopping, dining, movie theaters, and other entertainment. The neighborhood is considered moderately diverse ethnically, with a high percentage of Asians and of whites. The breakdown is 62% non-Hispanic white, 23% Asian, 7% Hispanic or Latino, 2% African American, and 4.9% other regions. Iran and Taiwan are the most common places of birth for 31% of residents who born abroad.
تو آمریکا چلو کباب ایرانی بعد کجا خورد؟ تو لس آنجلس. Pacific Ocean, Los Angeles, California. Look at it. Beautiful, man. That's what I'm talking about. Noah. Noah. What do you want?
No, chocolate K-pop.
Chocolate cake pop? Okay.
No,
That's
chocolate
what-
cake
that's-
pop.
That's gonna be in Starbucks. Okay? It's Starbucks. We're gonna
No,
get chocolate cake.
no. That's at the Starbucks.
Yeah, I
think-
know. It is a Starbucks, but that's closed.
What?
Yes, you're right, man. No? Oh my god.
No. Starbucks.
Starbucks? Okay. We're gonna get it.
Starbucks is like something Starbucks we don't say up in it.
Hollywood Boulevard is a major east-west street in Los Angeles, California. It runs through the Hollywood, East Hollywood, Thai Town, and Los Feliz districts. Its western terminus is the Sunset Plaza Drive in the Hollywood Hills, and its eastern terminus is at Sunset Boulevard in Los Feliz. Hollywood Boulevard is famous for running through the tourist areas in central Hollywood, including attractions such as Hollywood Walk of Fame and the Aviation Hollywood Shopping and Entertainment Complex.
it.
Give me my book. Give me my dog.
Stop it nu. Kjører.
It's like, give me my book.
Beep beep. Please stop.
There.
Where?
It's in the table.
California's coast-hugging Highway 1 is what dream drives are made of. The iconic roadway, which extends from more than 650 miles from Dana Point north to Leggett, offers endless vistas overlooking the Pacific with plenty of redwood trees and wildlife sightings along the way.
Sometimes goodbyes are not forever.
Santaparbara, meaning Saint Barbara, is the coastal city in Santaparbara County, California, of which it is also the county seat. Situated on a south-facing section of the coastline, the longest such section on the west coast of the United States.
That's pretty gentle. Usually the dogs bite home. It's like to see it. You're moving around.
The city lies between the steeply rising Santa Ynez Mountains and the Pacific Ocean. Santa Barbara's climate is often described as Mediterranean, and the city has been dubbed the American Riviera.
Good job. One more time.
Firsthand, look at one of the country's most beautiful public buildings. Designed in Spanish colonial style and completed in 1927. Fully operational courthouse is an iconic Santa Barbara landmark with its distinctive four-faced clock tower and tile roofs, elegant arcs, and verdant sunken gardens and grounds. No. Get in, sit there. Get in. Igloo.
Ooh, it's like a dinosaur.
Okay, sit there, baby. How's life? Okay, dance.
I danced.
Dance. Oh, okay. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California is a renowned architectural marvel and historic landmark. Originally a modest farmhouse purchased by Sarah Winchester in 1886, it was transformed over 38 years into a sprawling 160-room mansion featuring staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open into walls, and other peculiarities.
In the bell tower rung at midnight to call spirits in for seances, and again at 2 a.m. to release those spirits. We have no idea if those seances actually worked, because Sarah was the only person allowed in this room. There are like the security guard. We do have security that walks around the house, and I don't think they walk inside the house, but around the house. That's still just as creepy.
Sorry. This is creepy, man.
Oh, yeah, he's.
Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, continued construction under the house until her death in 1922. The mansion is now a popular tourist attraction, offering guided tours that delve into its unique architecture and the legend surrounding its creation.
Noah, what do you think about this? Like it? I know. Like there. Look at that. Huh?
San Francisco, California is a vibrant and iconic city located on the west coast of the United States. San Francisco is located in Northern California, surrounded by the Pacific Ocean and San Francisco Bay. It is famous for Golden Gate Bridge, world-renowned suspension bridge, Alcatraz Island, former prison turned tourist attraction, cable cars, a historic and fun way to get around the city's steep streets, Lombard Street, known as the crookedest street in the world, Chinatown, one of the oldest and largest in North America, Fisherman Wharf and Pier 39, seafood shops, sea lions, and street performers. Tech proximity, close to Silicon Valley, hub of global tech innovation. Golden Gate Bridge is located in San Francisco, California, spanning the Golden Gate Strait, the entrance to San Francisco Bay from Pacific Ocean. The length, about 1.7 miles, or 2.7 kilometers. The bridge opened May 27, 1937. Its signature color in international orange, chosen to enhance visibility in fog and complement the natural surroundings.
Sánfrancisco. Look at that, man. That's unbelievable. It's very beautiful. This is the end of technology and beauty all together. Technology and beauty. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Pier 39 is a vibrant waterfront destination in San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf, offering a mix of entertainment, dining, shopping, and scenic views. Since its opening in 1978, it has become a must-visit spot for both tourists and locals. Blue and Gold Fleet Bay cruises, departing from Pier 39. These cruises provide stunning views of the Golden Gate Bridge, Alcatraz Island, and the city of Skyline. Sea lions at Cadoc. A colony of California sea lions has made Pier 39 their home since 1989. Their playful antics and barking are a major draw for visitors. Ina Coolbrith Park is a prominent landmark in the Russian Hill neighborhood of San Francisco, California. It is dedicated to Ina Coolbrith, 1841 until 1928, California's first poet laureate and a prominent figure in the state's literary history. The park was named after her according to Secret San Francisco. Ina Coolbrith Park features lush landscaping with a variety of trees and flowering plants. It provides benches for relaxation, and step stairs that can be climbed to reach a secluded picnic spot, says the San Francisco Parks Alliance. The park also boasts a memorial plaque dedicated to Ina Coolbrith, featuring a quote for one of her poems.
Let's go back this.
Yes, go. Go.
I'm scared. Oh. What's that? Is a fire? Keep going.
Come here.
Okay.
No. Stop. Wait a minute.
No.
Stinky. Get off.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. You don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. At 29 and I find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too.
Landing. If you are seated, please remain in your seats. Please exercise caution when standing or moving around the decks, should there be any unexpected vessel movement. Please hold handrails whenever possible, particularly on stairways.
Inside with bottles of water inside as well. So everybody, welcome once again. Pick up your audio tour. Just follow this path on your right all the way up the hill.
is a small island about 1.25 miles offshore from San Francisco in San Francisco Bay, California, near the Golden State Strait. Alcatraz Island, also known simply as Alcatraz or The Rock. The island was developed in the mid-19th century with facilities for lighthouse, a military fortification, and a military prison. In 1934, the island was converted into the federal prison. The strong tidal currents around the island and ice-cold water temperatures made escape nearly impossible, giving the prison one of the most notorious reputations of its kind in American history. The prison closed on March 21, 1963, leaving the island a major tourist attraction today. The 1962 Alcatraz escape involved Frank Morris and brothers John and Clarence Anglin, who successfully broke out of the supposedly escape-proof prison on Alcatraz Island. They crafted tools from stolen items, widened ventilation holes in their cells, and used the raft made from raincoats to escape into the San Francisco Bay. Their fate remains unknown, with no definitive evidence confirming their survival or death.
welcome on board our flight.